angels and demons, a controversial Flash, and powerful Spider-Man villains. It's been a contentious week in sci-fi. Apocalyptic series Good Omens returns. How much Flash will there be in the new Flash movie? And PlayStation showcases powerful villains for Spider-Man 2. Welcome to Eye on Sci-Fi, I'm Raymond Pedora. A video teaser has been released for the second season of apocalyptic series Good Omens in the form of the opening title sequence. The first season was an adaptation of the novel by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, while the second will incorporate parts of an unfinished sequel. Fans have been poring over details in the teaser for clues on what to expect. David Tennant's demon Crowley and Michael Sheen's angel Aziraphale are back, joined by returning and new characters. One of the demonic nuns now runs a record store, and the other a coffee shop called Give Me Coffee or Give Me Death, both just around the corner from Aziraphale's bookshop. John Hamm also returns as a naked and possibly amnesiac Archangel Gabriel. New characters include another angel, Muriel, who wears a distinctive white police costume and has been sent to spy on Crowley and Aziraphale. Season 2 of Good Omens goes live on Amazon Prime July 28. The second cinematic installment of The Flash is due out next week, although there's still speculation about how much of the title character, played by Ezra Miller, will actually be on screen. Early reporting last year suggested that Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Calle's Supergirl would feature prominently, but it's unclear whether this is to provide a launchpad for those characters or to cover for Miller's issues since the release of the first film. This latest movie comes at a critical time for DC Studios, with James Gunn having recently taken creative control of the new DC Universe as co-CEO. He's already teased plans for a gear shift in the DCU, beginning with a Gods and Monsters series of content. We'll find out soon enough how far The Flash 2 plays into that storyline, due in cinemas from June 16. Also on the way from DC is insectoid hero Blue Beetle's first movie. It follows Mexican-American teenager Jaime Reyes, who gets hold of an ancient alien artifact called the Scarab, giving him incredible powers and the appearance of a giant blue beetle. Reyes, played by Cobra Kai actor Xolo Maridueñas, is the third Blue Beetle since the hero was introduced to DC Comics in 1939. Unlike most heroes, his super persona is not a secret from his family, which adds an interesting dimension. Blue Beetle is also based on fictional Palermo City, a whole new part of the DCU, away from Gotham and Metropolis. Susan Sarandon will be making her first appearance in a superhero movie as villain Victoria Cord, who wants to get her hands on the Scarab. Blue Beetle was originally planned for streaming service HBO Max before Studio Warner Bros. Shifted to a cinema release, expected August 18. One of the most anticipated games in Sony's recent PlayStation showcase was Spider-Man 2. Studio Insomniac included gameplay beginning with Peter Parker's Spider-Man delivering justice to bad guys before he realizes he needs help, and play switches to Miles Morales on the other side of the city. It's not clear whether switching between the two playable Spider-Man characters can be done on the fly or only at scripted points in the game. The trailer also introduces Kraven the Hunter and promises a new hunt, which suggests the villain will be one of the game's major challenges. Perhaps of most interest to fans was gameplay showing off the capabilities of a new symbiote Spider-Man suit. No release date was included in the showcase, with Spider-Man 2 expected sometime in the fourth quarter of 2023, exclusively for the PS5. And in space news, NASA has confirmed that astronauts on the Artemis 2 mission will test a new laser communication system. Lasers offer the potential to send vastly more data from spacecraft than traditional radio signals and should provide viewers on Earth with high-definition signals from the Moon in real time. A number of experimental laser relay satellites have been launched since 2021, And if tests are successful, the prototype equipment will form the basis of a next generation deep space network. The International Space Station is expected to connect to the experimental network later this year. Artemis 2 will be the first crewed mission to travel to the moon since Apollo 17 in 1972, although this will be a flyby rather than a landing. The mission is due to launch November 2024. And that was the week in sci-fi. For more news throughout the week, go to ionsci-fi.com.